one of the 30-day challenge. Today we're just gonna make something simple, just something easy that you can make at home, college, wherever you want to go. I'm just gonna make a Caprese sandwich. So a Caprese sandwich is just bread, tomato, mozzarella, and pesto, balsamic vinegar if you'd like to add it, and then bread. So very simple sandwich, super easy to make. We're just gonna add a little bit more to it. So what we're gonna add today is kind of like a more spicy mayo, and we're gonna add like this little salt mixture onto the tomato. I'll be showing that more throughout the video, but just to kind of get this first started out, we are just going to, oh, look, my dog is being so dramatic. We're just gonna kind of just cut everything up. So first thing is your mozzarella. So I was gonna cut it up for you guys, but mine came pre-cut. I didn't know that. It was just straight up cut like that. I did not expect that, which is okay. Maybe that's a simple way. Maybe if you don't have the utilities at college, if you don't have like knives at the dorms and stuff, it's easy just to buy it pre-cut, make it super easy for you. Next thing I'm gonna cut up is the tomato, and then we'll just slice up the bread. I'm gonna go wash this real quick. I'll be right back. Just to kind of slice it, this one's super easy. So my dad actually gave me one of his good knives, so I should just easily be able to cut right through it. Oh, that was nice. So with this 30-day challenge, what it really is just kind of like a project I have to do for my college English class. What I'm learning is for 30 days, I have to learn something new. So I decided to do cooking because I've never been very good at cooking. I've always kind of just made instant noodle cups, mac and cheese cups, all the just regular stuff that's super fast and it's super easy. But I want to make sure when I go out and become an adult in the future, I'll be able to handle all of these skills of cooking, so I don't have to just eat instant stuff my whole life. All right. Tomato is all cut up. And then we just gotta quickly just cut the bread. I just have 2 loaves. Just cut it nice in half. Nice and even. That way you have 2 sandwiches. All right. What my dad's gonna do is just pop them in the toaster and stuff. Like I said, I'm making this as kind of just simple as possible. That way, if you're just somewhere, maybe you just can't have a pan to cook it on it or anything like that, you could just easily just put it in the toaster and get it done right away. So before I show you how the sauce was made, I do want to talk about the ingredients and their prices. So the prices are around the mozzarella was around $38. The tomatoes were $4. I got a pack of 4. My pesto was $3, and then the bread was $4. So it came up to around $26 total. Like I said, super easy and stuff. The price can always vary, a bit lower prices. I went to a bit more expensive place, but that's all good. So while we're waiting for that bread to cook, I do want to show off the spicy mayo that we made. So this is what you kind of wanted to get to look like. So what we added was obviously mayo. We added fire roasted garlic habanero. Kind of comes in this little bottle. It is very good. And we also added, how do you even say that?
Spicy Italian seasoning.
Oh, I was trying to read this. How do you even say oregano? Spicy Italian seasoning. And also, so like I said, we did take a few extra cuts. And so what we were also just doing was eating the tomatoes. What you can eat them with is with this kind of just extra mixture of salt. If you just sprinkle some salt on a tomato slice, kind of just like this, and just eat it, it's super good, super easy. So what we're also going to do with the sandwich is we're just going to add these onto the tomatoes before we put them on. And we also are going to we're going to keep our balsamic vinegar, and we're going to drizzle that very on top at the end. So just adding a little bit more to the sandwich just to make it a little bit more fun. Bread! So kind of just have your bread, kind of place it kind of 2 different sides. Have them flip, that way you can just smack it just perfectly like that. One side we're going to have as pesto, the other as our spicy mayo. So first I'm just going to do the pesto. Just nice little smear on it. Put as much as you like. Pesto isn't really that spicy. It's more kind of an earthy kind of feel to it. I love pesto a bunch. I got this nice one. It has a little bit of garlic to it and stuff. You can always get a bunch in kind of different flavors, or you can make your own if you'd like. I was not going to do that. I was not going to make my own pesto. That sounded like a lot of work. All right, kind of just smother it, kind of just like that. All right, the next one we're going to add is the spicy mayo. Like I said, as much as you like. Or if you're a dunker, you can do that as well. I like to dunk like my sandwiches sometimes. But for today, I'm going to just put mine on. Boom, just like that. Perfect. All right, the next thing to do is I'm going to put my mozzarella on the pesto side. I'm just going to maybe put like 3 of mine just right there just to make it fill up nice. And then we're going to put the tomatoes on, put the best slices you think. I'm putting these on. Ooh, mine didn't cut all the way. Just put those on. And then what I'm going to do is sprinkle on some of the salt. Just kind of sprinkle as much as you like and stuff. You don't even have to add this at all. It's super just simple, something I just like to add. Just brings it to that nice little snack I like to always have after school. All right, next part I want to do before I finish placing it on is the balsamic vinegar. Thank you. So I'm just going to get a spoon. I'm just going to drizzle it. I'm going to drizzle it on top of just the mozzarella. You can do it on whichever side you would like. I'm just going to do it on the mozzarella side. All right. Drizzle just a little bit more on the end. All right. And then final part, kind of just hold it and place your sandwich. Look at that. Nice little simple sandwich to make. We just upgraded ours just a little bit. You can make it however you want. Maybe if you didn't want to add like the balsamic vinegar, or maybe if you didn't want to add like the spicy mayo, you could do it however you'd like. All right, I'm going to give it just a taste test. I'm going to see how this is. That's really good. You want to give it a try?
You can make that for me anytime.
All right. How would you rate it? You're very much.
I will give that a 9.
A 9! We got a 9! I think I would give it a 9 too as well. It's just super fun. Like I said, like for the millionth time on this video, super simple, super easy to make. Like you can easily just make this at college and stuff, or maybe wherever you want to go. Just love it. Super easy. It's just a fun little experience to have. That's hopefully what I want to do on this channel, is just to learn how to make simple meals for when I go off into the adult world. Hopefully this turned out well. Hopefully you can try it as well, and hopefully that you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.